The long-awaited circus-themed RICO trial involving rapper Young Thug and several others has finally come to an end. The last two defendants ended the trial after being found not guilty of racketeering, murder, and gang-related charges. Now, rapper Yak Gotti, whose real name is DeMonte Kendrick, he was acquitted of all charges, and Shannon Stillwell was found guilty of just gun possession. Now, these verdicts come after a 2-year-long ass trial. This trial made headlines and caused a stir in hip-hop after Atlanta rapper Young Thug's lyrics were being used against him in the trial, violating his human rights to have the freedom of expression without having to face criminal charges, just like any other artist. Social media posts were also used as evidence, charging 28 people with conspiracy to violate Georgia's Racketeer, Influenced, and Corrupt Organizations Act, also known as RICO. Now, Young Thug, who is out on bond right now as we are speaking and most likely in the studio recording some great shit, after he pleaded guilty in October to gang, drug, and gun charges, he was accused of running the alleged street criminal gang YSL, which is the name of his record label. Now, his co-defendants were charged from everything, from murder all the way up to gun charges. Some, I would say a lot, took the easy way out by cooperating, like YSL Woody, who took the stand mocking the system as he put on a performance as if he was a fucking clown. And this is why I say that this trial was circus themed. That oddly enough, everybody seems to find funny, but I really don't find any humor in him. We also can't forget another memorable part of this trial is when rapper Gunna took a plea deal and basically admitted in court. Of course, news cameras were inside of the courtroom and they caught Gunna saying that YSL is a gang. And he also cooperated. He is actually being kind of shunned in rap. A lot of people don't want to fuck with him. Despite Young Thug's father, though, going on live with someone, a blogger, and saying that basically his son, Young Thug, still has love for Gunna, that there's no hatred there. I don't know about that, but whatever. So Gunna was one of 9 defendants, and that was including Young Thug, that accepted plea deals before the trial began. 4 others pleaded guilty during the trial in October. Prosecutors also dropped charges against one defendant after he was convicted of murder in a completely different case. That was really a weird twist to what was happening in this trial. That's when it came down to these 2 last defendants, Stillwell and Kendrick, who were both actually stabbed in jail. Now, Stillwell was stabbed last year and Kendrick was recently stabbed this past Sunday. Prosecutors accused Young Thug and 2 others of founding Young Slime Life, also known as YSL, which is allegedly a fraction of the Bloods gang, and that they founded this in 2012. Now, Young Thug entered what's called a blind plea. What does that mean? It means that he pleaded guilty without an agreement on his sentence in October. So he was put out of jail on probation, though, and he has a lot of strict restrictions, and that includes a 10-year ban from Metro Atlanta, except for certain occasions. So that's really crazy. He's banned for 10 fucking years from Metro Atlanta. These were orders from a new judge who was put on the trial as the previous one got the boot. Now, prosecutors said that many of the defendants were honest to police, right, during interrogations in the beginning of all of this, but when they took the stand, they lied in front of those that they snitched on. And that main person, one of those people, would be Young Thug. So there you guys have it. Last 2 defendants, it's a wrap for them. Doesn't seem like they're going to be facing that much time in jail. And this is the end of the YSL RICO trial. Guys, go ahead, subscribe to my channel to keep up on real news, gossip, true crime, and short documentaries. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Of course, share my videos if you like my content that much. It's your girl Sin Stacks from blackroommedia.com.